Renaissance, bridging theory with everyday practice. There is a familiar mistake in education. We talk as if knowledge and thinking are rivals. Knowledge sounds old fashioned. Thinking sounds modern. Knowledge sounds narrow. Critical thinking sounds expansive. But the research and the best curriculum thinking point in a different direction. In England, the national curriculum still defines one of its core purposes as introducing pupils to the essential knowledge they need to be educated citizens and to the best that has been thought and said. That wording matters. It assumes that there is no serious route to understanding without substance. Knowledge is not decorative, it is what gives thought something to work on. Daniel Willingham has been especially clear about this, and his account of E.D. Hurst's contribution remains extremely useful. Background knowledge is a major driver of language comprehension. If readers do not know enough about the topic, they will struggle, not because they lack generic comprehension skills, but because the text assumes knowledge they do not yet possess. The same logic applies to critical thinking. In Willingham's 2019 paper, he argues that domain knowledge is a crucial driver of thinking skills. In plain English, people do not think well in the abstract. They think about something. The quality of that thinking is shaped by what they already know. That is also why knowledge-based schooling argument remains so strong. If shared knowledge is left to chance, the already advantaged normally inherit more of it. This matters well beyond school. If you want a young person to understand the news, they need historical and civic background knowledge. If you want staff to think strategically about work, they need more than generic problem solving. They need a deep grasp of the field, the client, the process, the constraints, and the language. If you want children to join in rich conversations at home, they need stories, vocabulary, examples, references, and general world knowledge. Knowledge is what lets new information stick because it gives the mind somewhere to attach. This is also why schools should resist the false choice between knowledge and relevance. The most relevant education is often the education that gives people the broadest explanatory power. It allows them to read harder texts, follow more complex arguments, recognize patterns, and participate more fluently in civic and professional life. This is not rote learning, it is capacity building. And it's one reason Renaissance should keep speaking about curriculum, vocabulary, and sequencing with more confidence. The question is not whether knowledge matters. The real question is whether we are being more deliberate enough about which knowledge we secure, in what order, and from whom. Before teaching, explaining, or assigning any complex task this week, write down 5 pieces of prior knowledge or vocabulary people would need in order to understand it properly. Then teach or clarify at least one of these pieces explicitly. Knowledge does not crowd out thought, it gives thought somewhere to stand. Thank you.